where this game really is, if that makes sense. I can tell you that. Did I turn the stream on? Yes, I did. Give me one sec. Let me send you the link real quick. You're gonna see. When I say, because I didn't realize it was that much time. Like I normally just like start the game up, jump right into my permadeath game, make sure that nobody can join it because I don't like people joining my permadeath game because nobody's gonna take it away from me. That game is strictly for co-op. There's no, you're not, you're, I don't want a PvP. I don't want to know about PvP. Hold up. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. All right. So this is your multi-tool. This is what your multi-tool looks like. S-class, they all have uh, classes, obviously, like every other fucking game known to man. Um, but all my shit is broken. I'm assuming it means that I went through the center. So when you join me, your game will start on the second universe, not the second galaxy, not the first, which is pretty cool. That doesn't really affect anything as far as I know. No, we don't get swords, unfortunately. But you can customize this any way that you want. So like all of these, like this plasma launcher, not the mining tool is the mining beam is always there. I'm pretty sure the pulse splitter is always there, but they have like a shotgun you can add to it, grenade launcher. Um, the terrain manipulator is pretty cool because it allows you to like dig through the terrain to not only build like bases and shit, but if you end up on like a fucked up planet, which happens a lot. Um, this is my little freighter here. Not that that really makes a difference to you, but we are going to get you one of these bad boys. Finding an S-class is a pain in the ass when it comes to the freighters, but that's okay. Uh, Starship, pretty simple. And all of this is stuff that you buy and install, except for these. These are blueprints that once you buy them, you always have them. But all the rest of this shit is how you want it to be set up. So, like, uh, I have a fighter, like this red, see that red? This red fucking spaceship right here? This is considered the fighter class. It's shitty. I don't know. I don't even know why I have it. I really don't. I didn't put anything in it. I just was looking before you got on, and like none of my ships have any upgrades to them or anything. That one science ship that I was just at is the only thing that has anything in it, which is interesting. This is considered an exotic ship. This right here is considered an exotic. And so is it like this? Apparently in this game I went crazy and just started collecting exotics because that seems to be the main ships that I have are exotics. This is a freighter class ship. I need to find one of those anyway, so we'll find you one too. I have a nifty way of making money in this game. So you just kind of like go in, you find the most expensive thing that you possibly can in that particular galaxy or whatever you want to call it, that system is the word I was looking for. And you basically buy it out and resell it until you crash the value of that item, and then you buy it at the very lowest price that you possibly can. I have a scanning device that shows me which systems are like prosperous or wealthy or whatever. So you just fly to one of those systems and then you sell it to them at a very marked up value. It works out pretty well. It's how I got the first. Yeah, it's how I got the first like 100 million of my 453 million I got there. Yeah. So the reason why I want you to join this game rather than me start over with you, which I don't mind doing, just so you know, but I have this for you. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. It makes it a lot more fun. I have this stuff for you. So that's like almost 400,000 right there. I had something else, if I can remember where it is. Here you go. I got about 12 million stash for you, my friend. So it'll give you, you can get a pretty decent ship with 12 million, and you'll be able to pretty much have your run of whatever you want. Plus I have all the upgrades for it, so like your hyperdrives and all that bullshit. So like you'll be good to go like right off jump is what I'm telling you. This way you'll be able to focus more on uh, I mean, in normal, I don't mind. Nah, so what I can do, if you would like, because it is normal and I really don't care about normal, these are the different multiplayer options now. Right now I have nobody can join except for, like, you. I can turn that on so we can randomly PvP people if you feel like it, if you want to get a feel for what that would be like. I'm... Uh-huh. Here, I can show you. I can show you without going to a planet, because not only can you build your base on your planet, but once you get a freighter, bro, you actually get to, like, you can redesign the interior, not as like in depth. Well, this is my freighter. Once you get a freighter, you can store like your extra ships on there and all that bullshit. But so like, right, and you can, they finally added the hyperdrives. I've been waiting for so long. They had freighter hyperdrives originally, and then when the first big expansion update came out, they took them out, and I went crazy for like, I don't know, man, I think it was like a month and a half trying to find the blueprints, and they were gone, but this is like all the... No, I don't know why it was that way. I really don't. I don't have an answer for that, bro. I wish I did. But I can tell you that they added, so like, what we can do now is, like, we don't even need, like, if, let's say we want to warp, right? Let's say we want to jump to the next system to check out what's going on over there. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. One of us has to jump, kind of give you an idea of what direction we went. You know, like, I'll have to say, like, all right, man, I went 500 light years. If you're looking at the center, a little off to the right, and there is a marker that you'll be able to see, that's me. But when you start jumping like 1600 light years out there, it gets a little kind of crazy. But with the freighter, me and you can just be on the freighter, and I can jump us both at the same time, so we won't have to worry about that. I don't have the upgrades yet, but we can do that once you get once your game's downloaded. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, the building. You wanted to know about the building. I think it's pretty in-depth for what it is. I don't know what you're gonna think. And I obviously don't remember how to fucking get to the fucking... As I'm cursing up a storm. I don't care. We're all adults here. If you're not, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be in my fucking stream if you're not an adult. But anyway, these are like, and you get all of this shit, like all of it. And it's a little bit different when you're on the ground because you have more access to, like, open, like, you have to build your walls and shit. Like, this isn't giving me walls or floors or any of that. Again, I don't know what kind of system I'm in, but let's see. Nah. Can I? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go down there right now. Huh? No, somebody was watching and I'm like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck, and I'm like, probably shouldn't do that on a stream, but such is life. That's exactly how I feel. What do you mean, this thing? Those are mine too. Like these little ships, right? Are you talking about these? They're a part of my freighter fleet, which I can send out to do random type missions and shit. I would say more they make me money. They're like my working horse. You can also play in first person or third person, whichever one you prefer. I prefer third for my ship, but first person for my actual, like, yeah. Oh, valet. Oh, valet. Valet. Okay, we're good. As long as no random animals come up to my train, my fucking face. There we go. So this is all different technology you can build for random shit. You'll need to do... A base computer is actually part of, like, the starting off story. It kind of gives you, like, a general rundown of how to, quote-unquote, build a base. And the base, that base ship is where you get all of the blueprints for all this shit. And all your walls and things like that. This is... No. No, it doesn't. These are little cars that I can build for us, because I've already done that mission, which is pretty cool. So if we find a planet we really like and you're like, hey man, let's, let's spend some time here and fucking build some shit, whatever, I can build us a little thing to get around on. I need to build a fucking base computer first. It's been a minute since I did all this. Ooh. Right? This is plain base. Yeah. And that makes it so I can teleport back and forth from anywhere. And now you can see like all the shit. Like you can literally, this is the landing pad. Your own personal teleporter if you really want to. I think I only did that in like one of mine. Storage shit. I think that's all I have for storage. I don't think I ever found anything else. They might have added other shit though. It's been a minute. I haven't been on this in a hot minute. Man, so. Where are... This is your agriculture? Where the fuck are there, walls and shit? Oh, it would help if I was at that. Yeah, sorry dude. It's been a minute. Different full structures you can build. You don't need to do it that way though. You can do it piece by piece if you want. Depending on how you want. Not that I can remember. I'm actually really talking myself through this because I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing. There you go. Metal components. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Different stairs. I don't know. It's probably not in this system. I probably can't go to it either. I'm gonna check it out though. I carved. I'm not kidding when I tell you I carved out of like the side of a mountain. I mean, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I kind of don't want to leave this system because I don't know where I am. I'm serious, I have like no idea. And like my whole trip is like wrecked. I really feel like I already went through the center of the galaxy. I really do. Because that's really far. That's really far away from the galactic core, and that's very unlike me. Like normally, I really feel like this is that second. Yeah, not playthrough, but yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah, that's the way to put it. Science ships can jump the farthest. That's something you're going to want to know. Fighter ships have the shortest jump distance, no matter what you do to them. Freighters are actually pretty decent. I actually usually fly around in a freighter. But with enough S-class mods, the science ship can go, holy shit. They must have increased that, because I don't remember my ship being able to go 2,300 light years. Wow, that's a hell of a jump. I'm just saying. There we go. Jesus. I can jump that far now? No. That's okay. I haven't read a single patch note in a very long time, so I have no idea, but I used to only be able to jump like 16, I think it was like 16 or 1700 light years, so that's pretty cool. Oh, good. Ship shopping, since that's going to be like one of the first things that you're going to want to do. Fighters are the Rear King, VR, whatever the hell they are. Corvettes have the best science ships, and the GEC have the best freighters. I find ship shopping obnoxious, so I'm pretty sure you're going to find it obnoxious too. I don't mind it per se, but I do at the same time, if that makes any fucking sense. So, the only ways to get a ship in this game, which I kind of wish they would change, I wish they had like shop. I hate to say it, but it's the only game that I really kind of wish they had a shop. Because this is obnoxious. We have to wait for these guys to all come in and then go around and find out, because I think my visor is fucked up. Nope, alright, my visor is not fucked up. If your visor's working, you can just kind of look at it and then it'll tell you everything about it, but if it's not, you have to actually go and talk to them. So that's kind of annoying. S-class ships are better found on planets rather than up here in like the space station. The economic, what am I trying to say here? The economic, the economy of the system will affect how many S-class, B-class, and A-class ships you'll get. That's what I was trying to say. I forgot what I came in here for. What was I talking about when I came in here? Okay. Okay. Yeah, like these are the GEC. So theoretically, which I do need a new freighter. See, like that's an A. It's an ugly A. I would never buy that A. But at least it's an A. So chances are, if I go down to a planet and find a trading post in the grand... Oh, I remember what I came here for. In the grand scheme of things, I should have a better chance of getting a S-class freighter, which would be really cool. I have one, but I really don't like it. It's ugly, and I don't know why I bought it. And I need to buy these real quick before I do anything else. There's A-class mining tool. So let's see if we can get you that, even though it's a shitty one. Just right. That's alright. I have coordinates to an S-class multi-tool. It's the same. I think it's this one. No, it's not. It's uglier than that one. It's like a long assault rifle looking thing. I really don't like it, but I do have it on my phone. Because it was, I mean, it was there, right? Like, I was like, I want an S-class. I had flown to, I don't even know how many trying to find one. And I couldn't find one. I could not find an S-class. Kept finding an A-class, kept finding like a B-class, but could not find a fucking S-class. So I said, fuck it. Let me see if somebody has coordinates to one. Because there's a portal you can use, which if you have all the glyphs for where you want to go, if you know the glyphs for where you want to go, you can just jump right there and you're good to go. But, yeah. Kind of a pain in the ass getting all the glyphs so that you can do that, but it's all worth it in the long run. Sorry, I went to like tutorial mode or something. I don't know why. It's been a really good thing. I haven't gained any Instagram followers, which is kind of weird. A little bit, that's right. I did start a Twitter account, and that didn't work either really yet, but I don't know. Yeah, I did that. But it's alright. I look at it as first day, you know. Never know. Can't expect the first, like, fucking 20 minutes or a couple hours. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, even the day itself. I did have a very, very strange, I've had a very strange day in a lot of different ways. Ooh, I don't like it, but I like it. Does that make sense? Okay. What I want is a 47.8 S-class. I like the color of that though. It's a C. It's a B. This is the only thing. I get addicted to doing this. Like, I really do. I do. But it really is. It's kind of like, and it really is. That's where yes. Okay, good. Somebody understands. Because I do. I like it. I like that. You know it. Yes. Oh, something. I just wish, I don't know. I just want it to be a little bit different. You know, I don't know. I need, like, so when you're looking for an exotic, because the exotic ships are so rare, you have to imagine sitting here for like an hour, dude. And then, right. So what you end up doing, I did find there are ways around this, just so you know. So like, if I look up in the sky, right, when they're coming in, and I don't see one that I want, chances are that rotation is going to last. Like once you see, I think it's like 5 different variations land. I think that's what it comes down to, if I remember right. I used to have this down to a science. Like, it's been a minute, so I probably won't remember every little detail. There was like 4 or 5 of them coming in and leaving. That was pretty much the rotation for the game that you were in for that particular planet, right? So your options would be, your options become change planets or quit the game and reload it. Because when you do that, one, it automatically regenerates all of the ships landing, which is pretty cool. So you get an instant spawn. You don't have to wait. Right. And if there was an exotic that would have been in the rotation, for some reason, it's like the first thing to land. Like I had 2 land once when I shut when I just backed out and then restarted my game real quick. It's kind of a cheesy thing to do, but desperate times called for desperate measures. Like, see, I don't mind. I like that one. Yes. Ah, that would be great. Something. Anything, dude. I would take anything to make this process just a little less tedious. I don't even care. If you want to keep it so that the exotic ships like you have to sit there and wait for it, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? It's an exotic. You know me, I'm all about exotics. Really kind of, people want them to be really way easier than they should be. I really kind of feel like that in a lot of games. So I really don't mind going through a process to get an exotic. But for, like, all I want... Yes. 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 I remember that. I think I had that. I get you. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's like I had the, when Mists of Pandaria came out, the fucking obnoxious grind that you had to get that fucking dragon mount. I know you know what I'm talking about too, right? Yeah. I don't know, so at some point they just gave them away. It's like a kid I knew that did not ever do any of those quests to raise his reputation. Like, he had one. It wasn't the same one as mine, but it looked very similar. Damn, that explains a lot. That definitely happened. And I was like, it was like me and like 5 other people on my server had it for a while, and then just out of nowhere, like everybody had the fucking thing, and I was like, oh, everybody must have did it. And my boy was like, haha, no. And I was like, what you mean, haha, no? And he wouldn't tell me how he did it. He's like, nah, because you're gonna hate me if I tell you how I did it. And I was like, I don't hate you, I don't really care. He's like, no, you'll fucking hate me. It was like, you will straight up hate me. Like this. And the worst part is here's what bothers me. I don't know what styles can land. I don't know if the style that I'm looking for will land, and I don't know if there's an S-class here. You know what I mean? Those things bother me. Like, I feel like I should have that information so that I can make a logical choice of whether or not I should stand here. I do. There was one night, I think I spent 3 hours on a planet. It was an opulent system, which are not very common, and it was in a really weird place. It was a blue star, which is another thing, because like the blue, red, and green stars have Rare resources. So red is cadanium, 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 cadmium is what the hell? Cadmium. That. That is from the red star, and you can only get it from planets in a red star system. But you need it to make your drives, which these are the different drives that you get, so that you can go to those systems. So yeah, the emerald drive is for green, the indium is for the blue. Pretty cool little mechanic. I like that. I just want to say that. I don't think I have emerald. I really wish I could take this fucking freighter to my fucking permadeath class, my permadeath game. You have no idea. 'Cause I remember looking for an S-class freighter in my permadeath game and never finding one. Like that. You're also not going to like that the left stick is not run. Just FYI. I'm going to warn you that ahead of time. So your right stick is how you run? Not your left stick? Oh shit. That's no bueno. I have to get in my starship for it to let me do that. No. I don't know if I can. Hey buddy, how you doing? 'Cause I know that's not a nest. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, I don't like it. It left. Fuck you. That happens a lot. There is a way, I think you can just land it at the fucking control thing. I just didn't do that. Like I said, it's been a minute. Oh wait, this isn't my permadeath game. I don't have to worry about, like, fucking dying. Ooh. I have fallen off of this thing. Like, in other words, I've flown up way too high. And then, yeah, fall damage kills you. Yeah, that's happened. I've had that. I've done that multiple times. Well, I'm going to tell you the one item you should not buy in permadeath. That'd be a grenade launcher. Don't buy it, don't equip it. Yeah, don't do that. Big fella. I'm gonna go ahead. See, look. I don't think I can change that. I think I've tried to change that. Right. On foot. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Thank you so much. I think I've tried to change that. Because I've always wanted scan on my right stick. And yeah. Yeah, you can't change it. You can't even make any adjustments to your controls at all. Like, I can't do anything with this. My guy. Little bit. You do get used to it, though it will fuck you up when you go back to any other game. Yeah. Yeah. There was a couple times. Hey man, why am I not running? Oh, because I'm still in my head playing No Man's Sky. I don't know. It's alright. It's one of those, like I said, I forgave a lot in this game just because of what it was. I don't know, it's up to you. If you want, I'll start a new game. If not, you can join me. I don't really care which one, which way it goes. The beginning. always put it in rest mode. How long does it say you got?